Hi everyone, CatsyCon16 here. I just wanted to apologize for the lack of videos. I started college and just everything is kind of getting crazy busy, but I wanted to make a video before I go back. So just a quick apology there. And I also hope that you guys had a wonderful 2019 and had a great holiday and all that jazz. So essentially today I will be telling you all about the Winchester Mystery House. And after you watch the whole video, I encourage you to conduct your own research as there's so much to learn. Sarah was a really interesting individual and just the whole story of the mansion is worth thoroughly researching. I hope I can give you at least a sliver of information today. So let's get into it. If you're ever in the San Jose, California area, you might want to check out the Winchester Mystery House, which is located at 525 South Winchester Boulevard. If you aren't familiar, the Winchester House was once owned by Sarah Winchester, who was the widow of William Wirt Winchester, known for creating Winchester rifles. This mansion is known for its size, unique architecture, and lack of a construction plan. The home was built in 1884 and was known to supposedly be haunted by those who were killed with Winchester rifles. Visitors to the attraction still claim to have dealt with the haunting to this day. For over 38 years, construction on this house never stopped. Let's give a little backstory here. Why would Sarah Winchester continuously have construction done on her house, and who was she? So, Sarah's husband, William Wirt Winchester, died of tuberculosis in 1881. Sarah inherited $20.5 million. Today, that would be valued at $532 million. She also got access to 50% ownership of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, giving her a paycheck of about $1,000 per day, equating to $26,000 in today's money. As you can tell, this made Sarah extremely wealthy, which she used to help pay for the construction of this gigantic mansion. It wasn't a house like they call it, it is a freaking mansion. It's huge. To make the situation worse for Sarah, her infant daughter died of an illness that affects children. Essentially, the body wastes away due to it. I think it's called marasmus, but I will just put a definition right here. So a medium came to Sarah, supposedly channeling her deceased husband, and told her that she should leave her current home and make a new home for herself in the West. And in this home, she will be required to continuously construct new additions on the spirits of those who had been killed by her husband's rifles. Despite the fact that mediums are a super controversial topic and people argue their validity, I personally am really interested in this story. Because if the medium truly was channeling the spirit of Sarah's husband, what motivation did he have to tell her this? Was he feeling guilt for the pain he helped cause? We may never truly know. So Sarah did suffer mentally from the loss of her husband and daughter. Who wouldn't? Some argue that she just wanted to change and wanted to find a hobby to keep her occupied. Others believe she truly did believe her family and fortune were haunted by ghosts and that she must move west. We do know, however, that in 1884 she purchased an unfinished farmhouse in Santa Clara Valley and began building her new home. Carpenters worked day and night until it became a 7-story mansion. She didn't hire an architect and just added additions on haphazardly, and many of these oddities, including doors and stairs that go nowhere, windows overlooking other rooms, and stairs with odd-sized risers. Many accounts attribute these oddities with her belief in ghosts. Maybe if there were ghosts living with her in the mansion, they could access what was on the other side of the doors, windows, and staircases. Maybe there was something logical. Who really knows? Sarah took this secret with her to the grave. If you visit the home today, you might notice that there's only 4 stories rather than 7. Sadly, in the 1906 earthquake, 3 of the stories were lost, despite their efforts to get it fixed. Another interesting choice Sarah made was to build her house with redwood. However, she didn't like how it even looked, so she demanded that the faux grain and stain be applied. 20,500 gallons of paint were required to paint the house, and in the home there are 161 rooms, 40 bedrooms, 2 ballrooms, 47 fireplaces, 10,000 panes of glass, 17 chimneys, 2 basements, and 3 elevators. Interestingly, only one of the toilets worked in the home. The rest were created to confuse spirits. Remember, this woman lived by herself. Why the need for all this excess? Perhaps to satisfy the unliving occupants, or perhaps to keep herself occupied from the mental health issues she was experiencing. Mrs. Winchester didn't skimp out of costly items to make her home beautiful. The majority of the stained glass windows in the home were created by the Tiffany Company. Many were designed with her interests in mind. Apparently, she had a fascination with the spiderweb window, which featured her favorite web design and the repetition of the number 13. The window was never installed, as she wanted to preserve it. It can be found in the so-called $25,000 storage room. When Sarah died, all of her possessions were left to her niece and personal secretary. Supposedly, it took 6 trucks working 8 hours a day for 6 weeks to remove all the furniture from the home, if that gives you any perspective on how wealthy this woman was. In 1923, 5 months after her death, the house was opened to the public for the first time. Today, the home is owned by Winchester Investments, LLC. The home still possesses its unique touches Sarah left behind, her beliefs and preoccupation with warding off spirits. In 2017, the Winchester Mystery House debuted the Explore More tour, which allows guests to access never-before areas of the home. So, what do you think of Sarah? Was it a waste of her time and money to create this house? Were there spirits that needed to be warded off? Was the medium right in telling her to do this? Or can all this be explained by mental health issues? What do you think of the story? Let me know in the comments below. I really hope you enjoyed this video and are enjoying the videos I'm putting out. I've always had a fascination with this story and decided to do some more research. I've included links to sources below if you'd like to do even more. If you want to see more videos like these, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Once again, I hope you all had a great 2019 and that you have an amazing 2020. Thank you so much for watching.